Um, I've been watching this from the sidelines, and I haven't honestly covered any of this on my show because I'm a stupid idiot. But I want to talk about the John Fetterman candidacy in the state of Pennsylvania. And I got this article here from the Daily Beast that is extremely great. Could John Fetterman shitpost his way to the Senate? Well, this has been like something that's really, I've been watching this really for the last, ever since Fetterman won the primary, I've had my eye on him. But I haven't covered it on the show. Just, I don't know, man. I don't really cover races that much as I used to be honest with you. But this one is so hilarious and so funny that I've decided that I'm going to start covering this race, because there's like every day there's just some new funny ass shit. There's some new funny ass fucking shit, almost, if not like multiple times a day. And so I've decided I'm going to hop on the content train. And of course, obviously, it goes without saying that I endorse John Fetterman against Dr. Oz. So one thing I want to say before I read this article, and this is a really funny article. One thing is that Dr. Oz, I don't know how many people know Dr. Oz, but I was born and raised in New Jersey. And so Dr. Oz was all over local news pretty much my entire childhood. I'm 26 years old. So anytime I would ever turn on local news, Dr. Oz would be multiple times a week. Like I know who this person is from television. As a child, my mom loved Dr. Oz, jokes on her. But anyway, so I don't know anything. I've always thought that like this guy was like a weird. I didn't like his way of talking. He like screams when he talks. You ever notice that? Like he has this way of talking where he's like, and no, right? Like it's just really strange and bizarre. But anyway, so when Dr. Oz announced he was running for the Senate, I thought that was hilarious. And so again, I was born and raised in New Jersey. So you might be wondering, why is Dr. Oz running in the Pennsylvania Senate if he's from New Jersey, right? Like that's what. So I don't know, man. As a New Jersey native, I don't live in New Jersey anymore, but I am very familiar with Dr. Oz, and so I love this recent campaign from John Fetterman, where it's like every day, like his I think half of his merchandise on his store now is like, Dr. Oz is from New Jersey related, and it's hilarious. It's so funny. So anyway, I want to read this article, and then I want to look at some other adjacent stuff. This article was written on July 6th, and then I want to play some stuff and look at some stuff from July 6th and onwards, 7th and onward. But anyway, so could John Fetterman shitpost his way to the Senate? In late June, John Fetterman posted a photo of an edited Hawaii driver's license in which the state was blurred out to read Pennsylvania, and the picture was replaced with Dr. Mehmet Oz's face next to the name McLovin. He captioned the photo with only one word: giggle, and an emoji of a face laughing with a hand over its mouth. I love how serious the writing is here. This is great. The meme, a reference to the raunchy 2007 film Superbad, in which a teenager gets a fake Hawaii ID to buy drinks under the name McLovin, was a dig at his Republican opponent's residency, and the latest in a series of posts seemingly aimed at Fetterman's younger, more online base. While Senate hopefuls like Fetterman generally refine their social media to include an array of generic political touchstones in 280 characters or less, the Democratic nominee from Pennsylvania has recently flooded his accounts with memes that look straight out of a Gen Z playbook. This has a lot of vibes from like the what was the Mike Gravel race. By the way, what happened to those fucking kids? Like the fucking Gravel Institute? Like what the fuck's going on there? But anyway, it reminds me of that energy, where it's just you have like a bunch of kids just memeing it up. It's also really important to note that John Fetterman is the lieutenant governor of Pennsylvania, right? So not only is he running for Senate, but he is the lieutenant governor, right? So this is also Just really, really funny. Really funny stuff, I gotta be honest. Oz has become the most frequent punchline. In one post, Fetterman responded to an article about Oz spelling his Pennsylvania hometown wrong on his statement of candidacy by posting a widely used photo of a middle-aged man dressed as a skater boy teen with bold white letters reading, "How do you do, fellow Pennsylvania residents?" Oh, Lord have mercy. I mean, just like I'm not showing these quote-unquote memes, but just reading the descriptions of them is hilarious. Another showed a picture of a woman shouting while pointing her finger with the caption, "Dr. Oz, I'm totally a PA resident." Next to her was a scoffing, displeased-looking cat labeled PA voters. It's also, I think I read that Dr. Oz's hometown address in Pennsylvania is like his mother-in-law's, right? Like, just like he doesn't live there. It's just someone in his family that he's like using their address for. It's embarrassing. It really, as someone from New Jersey, this is embarrassing. And I apologize to the voters in the state of Pennsylvania. I do apologize for this embarrassment. Anyway, here's some more memes. Dr. Oz claims he's a PA resident. Dr. Oz is a real PA resident. Oh my God. Though Fetterman never kept the same sort of polished social media presence that other politicians do, a review of his tweets since winning the Democratic nomination on May 17 show he pivoted to the recent bout of outright memes in mid-June. And though he's posting most of his memes without directly tagging Oz, he's nailed a few ratios on the former television host, meaning positive interactions with Oz's tweets were outnumbered. I love the descriptions of this. Like, I love when old people describe, like, internet culture. Like, it's endlessly entertaining, like, just reading, like, people write about this stuff. By negative engagements from Fetterman or his fans, a tweet by Oz in June asked, "Who do you trust to fix Pennsylvania? #Team Oz." There were more than 22,000 responses, mostly from Fetterman's online army, trashing the Republican Senate hopeful. Now, I just want to say, can you imagine if Dr. Oz actually does make it into the Senate? Like, I am very hopeful that Fetterman's going to win this pretty easily. I hope to God. But, like, could you imagine Dr. Oz in the Senate for 6 fucking years? Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ, man. Oh. Anyway. Fetterman later responded to Oz's post with a fake congratulations certificate, like one you'd hand to a preschooler, presented to Dr. Oz for that sweet ratio of your tweet. It read, "You did it!" Fetterman's Instagram and Facebook are getting the meme treatment too. Fetterman campaign spokesperson Joe Calvello told the Daily Beast that recent uptick in memes began with Fetterman himself, who has personally created some of the memes, while others have been generated by staff. I love the idea that Fetterman himself is like opening up MS Paint or like GIMP or something and just like, you know, like fucking around with this shit. I love that. That's amazing. Dr. Oz stick to doctoring? I disagree, Glam Girl Atoll. Dr. Oz is actually not even really a doctor. Like a lot of his quote-unquote doctor advice, he's like a TV doctor, right? Like, just like a reality TV show clown. But anyway, that's a whole nother point. And we have another classic meme. New Jersey resident, and then you got the guy with starting the clown makeup. I see I'm describing this to you. Decides to run in PA Senate. You know, we got the lips on. We got some of the eyeballs on. Desperate for Trump endorsement. Got the hat on. You know, the hair, I guess. You know, the rainbow hair. Oprah owes America one huge apology for giving America Dr. Oz and Dr. Phil. I agree. What the fuck's going on with Oprah? Where is she on this one? Scrubbed Trump on his own campaign site. And then the clown costume is complete. Yeah, that's another good factor is that Dr. Oz is like... He's, like, doing that thing that, like, Youngkin did in Virginia, where he's, like, in the general, he's trying to pretend like Trump, like, who's Donald Trump? I never heard of that guy, right? And it worked for Youngkin in Virginia, but Virginia's a different situation. And also, like, Youngkin is a different candidate. Like, Dr. Oz, man, Jesus Christ. Elizabeth Spires, a Democratic digital strategist and founding editor of the punchy news site Gawker, told the Daily Beast there can be merit in the use of memes as political messaging tool, stating the advantage of using them in the way the Fetterman is that it helps the messaging propagate more organically. memes are less dry than typical political posts and are cheap to make. They're not cheap to make. They're free. Like, I need you to understand. Like it doesn't cost any money to, like, open up MS Paint and then just, like, add some text to an image macro. Like, it's not cheap. It's free. Like, I need you. Jesus, you know? But anyway, I want to look at some of the stuff from Fetterman's page recently. This is what made me want to start covering this on my show. I mean, again, I should have done it a lot sooner. But the Snookie thing, I mean, my God, man, the Snookie thing. Hold up, let me get this. So, for those of you that don't know who Snookie is, Snookie is from the cast of Jersey Shore. And someone did a cameo, and got Snookie to do the cameo. Like, Cameo is a website where you pay people to, like, say things or whatever. And this is just really funny.
Hey, Matt. This is Nicole Snookie. And I'm from Jersey Shore. I don't know if you've seen of it before. But I'm a hot mess on a reality show, basically, and I enjoy life. But I heard that you moved from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to look for a new job. And personally, I don't know why anyone would want to leave Jersey, because it's like the best place ever, and we're all hot messes. But true. I want to say best of luck to you. I know you're away from home and you're in a new place, but Jersey will not forget you. I just want to let you know I will not forget you. And don't worry, because you'll be back home in Jersey soon. This is only temporary. So good luck. You got this, and Jersey loves you. Mwah.
It's such a good video. It's so good. I really can't. I just can't, man. I am so impressed with John Fetterman's campaign. It's just so funny. It's just so funny. Now, to be honest, I've never watched the Jersey Shore. But, like, he's just pulling out all the stops. Like, let's just scan this motherfucker's page. Let's just scan this guy's page. Dr. Oz for New Jersey. Oh, my God. Like, this photo... I can't with this. Like, this is his actblue.com, like secure.actblue.com for John Fetterman's donate page. Is that? I just can't. Ah, yes, the trip to Pat's plus Gino's, a rite of passage for every tourist. Now, I've seen this photo. This photo is from Dr. Mehmet Oz. Now, a lot of people, there's two photos here, but I'm going to focus on the left one. Now, do you see anything strange about this photo? Now, again, we're going way off topic here, right? We're going way off topic here. But, like, do you see anything strange about this photo? I mean, like, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, just look at this photo. Think about it. Like, just scan. Like, this is like a Where's Waldo, right? But, like, in a literal sense. Now, I want you... I shouldn't even do this on a program, but I saw this on Twitter, man. Like, I'm just gonna say, look at his jeans. Look at his jeans. Just take a look, analyze that segment of the photograph, and then just leave it there. But anyway, let's look at Dr. Mehmet Oz's page. That's a great, okay, so you have the cell phone, and then you point at the cell phone. Oh, great. Okay, that's wonderful. And so Fetterman can't hide from voters forever. Let's see, like, Dr. Oz's meme game, is it as good as John Fetterman's? Let's watch.
You may have heard John Fetterman's back on the campaign trail. As a surgeon who's performed thousands of these operations, I know how scary this can be for a patient. I've been praying for him. I'm glad he's okay. Now that he's back, John Fetterman can't keep hiding from voters forever. I mean, Joe Biden hid in his basement. How did that work out for us? We need to debate John's radical agenda. Fetterman would destroy our energy industry, canceling pipelines, crushing fracking and drilling, all while driving up gas prices for everyone. And Fetterman supports releasing 1/3 of the prison population and wants to eliminate life sentences for murderers. That's just crazy. I can promise you this, Pennsylvania.
This sounds like this is The thing about Dr. Oz's campaign, like, videos is that almost all of them make John Fetterman seem like a fucking badass. Right? Like, he wants to release 1/3 of prisoners. That sounds fucking great. He wants to stop life sentences. That sounds fucking great. Like, I'm into this.
A dose of reality to John Fetterman and the radical left. And as your next senator, I'll be in your community to hear your thoughts and fight to be your voice in Washington. I'm glad Fetterman's healthy, so we can worry less about his heart and his hoodie and more about the crazy leftist ideas in his head.
The crazy leftist ideas. All right, let's look at this guy's media tab. Joe Biden, PA energy workers. Okay. John Fetterman thinks he'll be able to run a campaign without Pennsylvanians seeing his radical socialist policies or how crazy he really is. Like, so the thing about Dr. Oz's, like, responses here is that, like, he's trying to, like, he's doing the Trump thing of just calling his opponent crazy socialist, you know, crazy this and crazy that. AOC, and now this is a great photo. I'm not gonna lie, this photo, I saw this earlier, and I thought that this was like a pro Fetterman, like, okay. AOC and Elizabeth Warren want John Fetterman to join their squad in D.C. Why is Elizabeth Warren there and not Bernie Sanders, is my question. That's my, like, he's doing this big, like, oh, he's just like Bernie thing. And then why, instead of having Bernie, there's Elizabeth Warren? I don't know, man. But anyway, that's a great fucking image. John Fetterman needs to use that on his campaign. Oh, Lord. At John Fetterman calculating how he will push the Commonwealth towards socialism, but realizing that's not... Oh, this is embarrassing stuff, man. This is embarrassing stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to weigh in on this race because it's hilarious. I'm enjoying watching this. And if you live in Pennsylvania, vote for John Fetterman. I don't know what to tell you. I don't live there. But also, neither does Dr. Oz. So, I mean, you know, what are you going to do? But anyway, goddamn, this is some really good stuff. And I will be probably weighing in on this race a lot more because it's funny. It's funny as fuck, and it's good for the content minds. So I'm hopping in.